Oh my god. I have to. My jaw has been on the floor for this entire video. This is seriously a game changer. So you may have seen recently that Adobe have gotten into the AI game with the release of their Adobe Firefly beta as well as their speech enhancement AI, which I did a video on right over here. But they've now released a brand new update inside Photoshop that's going head to head with the likes of Dall-E. And what I mean by that is that this new Photoshop update allows for generative AI in the forms of in-painting as well as out-painting. If you don't know what that means, that's fine. In this video, I'm going to go through all these new features and explain exactly what these things are. So let's just check it out. But first, if this is your first time here, my name is Robin, and on this channel, I talk all about tech and content creation and where they come together to make your life better. So let's just get into it. So to run this new update, you need the beta version of Photoshop, which you can get for free on the Creative Cloud if you're a subscriber. Free subscriber. I guess that's kind of an oxymoron, but you need to be running the beta version, essentially, not the regular version. But let's just take a look and see what it can do. I just have a blank little project here, and I'm gonna drag in some photos that I did for a little photo shoot for myself for LinkedIn, for headshots and such. So what I'm gonna do is grab the tool here, and I'm gonna just mark around here, and you'll see we have a new feature or a new little pop-up here called generative fill, and this is it. So I'm going to hit generative fill, and you have the option to either write something in this text box here or just generate. If you hit to generate, it's just going to generate something based on the surroundings, but you can specify. I'm going to specify something a little bit later. I just kind of want to show you what it can do. So I'm going to hit generate. It's going to do its thing, and I'm going to use it kind of as a replacement for content-aware fill right now. So there, you'll just notice it just took out the entire softbox, and it looks great. I'm going to do something similar to this side here, where I'm just going to highlight that and hit generative fill. And similarly, hit generate. And same again, it just takes it out. Now, let's highlight both sides here, and let's generate an entire backdrop, because as you can see, I took this photo in portrait, whereas I guess it has to go up for a website, so I need it as a banner size in horizontal. So let's just fill it out, and it does pretty good. And you can see here, it actually gives us 3 variations for us to choose from. So you have the number 1, number 2, or number 3. And I like number 2 the most, so let's keep that. You know what? I want to use this for a headshot, but I'm just wearing a t-shirt, which I don't think looks too good. So let's just highlight around my whole torso. Let's just try this out. Let's highlight my whole torso, hit generative fill, and I'm gonna write smart casual attire and see what it comes up with. Oh, okay. It gave me like a little sweater moment. That's kind of cool. It looks pretty good. I have found that it's not perfect all the time. It is the beta after all, so I'm willing to kind of like cut it some slack, because you can see here in my neck, there's a bit of a difference. Even like the actual like imagery looks really good. Like this looks very convincing. Like all the wrinkles and everything look real legit. The hands, low-key, actually look pretty good for AI hands. It has the right amount of fingers. The thumb's a little wonky. I have a finger going through my sleeve here, which it is what it is. But overall, it's okay. Now let's check out the variations. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, and I'm buff as hell. Oh, yeah. I like that. And, okay, we got a V-neck. And, oh. Okay. Actually, I want to be like wearing a hat. this way. Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever looked more like Luigi in my life. It's a little bit sideways. It looks pretty decent though, like from afar, like it matches like my own hair. Okay, let's try, so this time I'm gonna say, highlight this whole area. Actually, let me try, let's go a little bit longer. Like do this. And I'm gonna say a cool pair of sunglasses. Oh, you know, retro pair. Let's make it a retro pair of sunglasses. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's sick. Okay, I love that. I love that. Oh my. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So this is a scenario I find myself in often. I've taken the photo in landscape, in portrait, but I need it the other way around. So let's say, grab the crop tool, and let's say I need this like the length of a website banner, because it's going to be our starring photo. Grab our selection, and let's hit generate. Oof. Okay. This is pretty sick. This is actually really sick. And so this is kind of like my first time using this, and I just kind of wanted to play around with it a little bit. I am legitimately kind of blown away right now. Oh, this looks so much better than I thought. Let's make this something else. Let's do a rubber duck. Let's generate that. So I want to see, like, if I make it the box much bigger, is the duck gonna now fill up that box? There we go. Oh, giant rubber duck. Giant rubber duck. Oh my goodness. This is sick. That is so sick. So let's try something else. I have this nice landscape shot of Vancouver that I took, but I want to make the clouds nicer. It was a nice day. I wanted to kind of reflect that. So let's go generative fill, and I'm going to say beautiful blue clear sky. Let's hit generate. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Let's move that out of the way. It's interesting. I'm noticing this here. So I had added grain to this photo already, and this is a clear divide where it just doesn't add any grain anymore, which is fine. It's fine. I guess it's like, you know, if you're gonna plan on doing this stuff, add your grain and whatnot afterwards. Let's pull the crop down and fill in this section here. A wooden boardwalk. I don't think I'd be exaggerating to say that this technological leap that we're witnessing right now is like the same level as the invention of Photoshop. Like, this is truly gonna change everything. At what point are we just gonna decide that we don't need photographers at all? Say you generate an image in Midjourney, and then you're like, oh, okay, actually this is like there, but it's not quite what I want. But you know what? I'm gonna take this image in Midjourney, and I'm gonna bring it into Photoshop, and then, or you know, they're all just gonna be built into one, because at some point Photoshop's gonna probably implement Firefly inside Adobe or inside Photoshop. And at that point, you're like, okay, I'll just generate this, and then I don't like that, so I'm just going to highlight this, get it changed to that, and dying breed over here. So I feel like I'm getting maybe a little bit too doomsday-y in this video, and I don't mean to. You can just understand this is a big deal. Now, when I say that photographers as a job are a dying breed, hold on, let me put this down for a sec. When I say that photographers as a job is a dying breed, I don't mean all photographers. If you're in the business of weddings or events and that general sort of like capturing memories and moments, you're probably fine. I'm kind of more talking about the product industry, fashion, interior design, that kind of realm. That's the industry that I think is going to be impacted the most. Maybe I'll be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because there's a very real chance that this is going to impact people negatively. Small chance it could impact them positively, but the way I see things going and the way that things have been going with AI, I think it's going to impact things negatively. I mean, we're already seeing companies laying off writing staffs with CNET, getting rid of some of their staff writers and replacing them with AI. We're seeing companies experiment with AI-generated models to model their clothing. And now we're seeing the movie industry threaten to use AI for writers, and is a big factor into the writer strike at the moment. So yeah, I'm sorry for getting a little bit doomsday in this video, but things are gonna change, and photographers as we know it today may be very, very different 10 years from now. Okay, so let's try something new here. I have a movie poster for Parasite, which movie I love, but I'd love to get this image here without any of the text on it. So I want to see how it does there. I'm going to come in here and select this text, and I'm going to hit generate. Oh, stumpy little legs. That looks legit, yeah. Because these are the ones, the shadows a little bit all over the place. It's kind of broken there, but this one looks really good. Let's keep going. Let's grab this piece of text and let's just get rid of it. And lastly, let's just do the same here. This is seriously a game changer. I know it's like so lame to say and like so cliche, but like this, the whole technology stuff, like this isn't super new. Like we saw Dall-E doing this last year, but the fact that this works so well right inside Photoshop is like crazy. Like, hold on, let's go a little bit kooky for a second. Let's just select this patch of grass right here, generative fill, and let's just say like an inflatable pool. Okay, well, more like a pool toy. Let's select this and put, say, generative fill, a pair of sneakers. Generate. So as you can see, it's like the only bounds are your imagination and what you want to do. I could just keep going with this and make the image just sillier and sillier, but I'm going to stop here. Because honestly, I kind of just need a moment. This tool just like kicks things up another level, and we're still in the beta mode, which is nuts. I'm legitimately blown away by this tool. I don't even know anymore. I don't know what I want to say. Like, go check it out yourself. If you have Photoshop, or Creative Cloud, go download the Photoshop beta in particular. Try this out. I just don't even know anymore. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. Like, subscribe, comment if you have any thoughts or fears down below. Just let me know. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'd really enjoy this one next. So go check it out. My name's Robin, and I'll see you in the next one.